Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's silver update. Wanted to look at the same set of factors we've been looking at for the last few days. I've taken the trend line and drawn it down, not quite as sharp a rise, meeting this point here. I've got my matching lines here. We've risen this line up to where we've crossed. We have crossed with the red line through the MACD. Top red line has crossed through the 0 point into the positive. So I drew a line again to match the last time we had that low, so we could see this is what the price did as we were crossing over the 0 point. Now if you notice, we did get to about here, which corresponded to here in the MACD, and we had a correction. We bounced down and then we went higher into new highs. I'm expecting either that or just straight up into new highs. As you can see, as we cross over, we're at 29.73. I think I called a bottom to buy at 28. It never reached that, and so a good point for you to buy was when we crossed over, and we've run almost $1 since then. So I had a reader mention to me that he went ahead and bought at 28.40. So he's already in the money, over $1. It's important for psychological reasons to buy the dips. It's not really that important in the long run. I think when silver's trading in the high, as I pointed out to him, when silver's trading in the high $100 an ounce, I don't think it's going to matter whether you got in at 25 or whether you got in at 26 or whether you got in at 28. It's just going to be a matter of how many ounces you were able to stack. So that's the outlook on that chart. I wanted to bring it in a little closer because we did have a nice little flag formation that we broke out of. I'm going to have to clear the studies to see that, but I think it's on the 5-minute. Yeah, we had a little one here that formed up like this, and then the flag goes down like this. As you can see, we broke out of it, and that's a real standard technical breakout for that type of a formation. That's exactly what you'd expect. You don't always get that, but when you do, it's always encouraging. That's just a standard way that bull markets trade, because each one of these low spikes, as you see these low spikes, that's just, we're getting higher and higher lows, which means that each time more buyers are jumping in and say, okay, that's a bargain, and then, well, all right, well, that's a bargain. So the bargain price gets higher as they run out of sellers, and that's the market pattern that you see. So it's looking good. I think we're going to go up through 30, on our way to test 31.20, which was our old high. We're going to see what it does, if it blasts through there, if it backs and fills, or if it tries to just edge up next to it before it takes off. We're just going to have to watch to see how that goes. Wanted to share a couple things with you regarding buying silver. My powder is dry right now, so I don't have a lot of money to buy anything, but for those who do, just want to make some suggestions. Just a couple of my favorites. I really like the Perth Mint Koala series. One of the reasons why I like them so much is that they're such a well-made coin, and there are rumors today that the Perth Mint is running behind. Now you can see here's this 2011 Koala, and they've got 803 of those. You can get that for $33.78 if you buy more than 100. There's also a half ounce here. We've got the 2010 1 ounce Koala, and they've got 119 of those, and we're at $34.78. So you can see there's a nice premium on those. And these are some of the ones I bought before. Here's the 2009, and I bought a bunch of those. So those are up to now. APMEX wants $38.78 for those. The 2008s were very rare, very low mintage. You can see a mintage of 84,000. and they want 70 bucks for those. And I bought a few of these 2007s. They get them in occasionally. You can click this alert me button, but I don't think you're going to find these cheap anymore. When they go, they're gone. The Perth Mint only mints what their buyers pre-order. So they're all going to mint what APMEX and some of the other big ones pre-order, and then they're not going to mint anymore. So you can see 84,000. That's ridiculous. I mean, if you could pick up 1,000 of these, or something like, you'd own what, 1.5% of the outstanding stock of those coins. Who knows what the numismatic value is going to be at some point. So that's APMEX. I want to compare them real quick to Gainesville coins. And at Gainesville, what you can do is you can go by country actually. So you can go to Perth Mint, and you can do View All Silver Bullion. And they have, my favorite that I've been following is the Tiger, and they're out of it now. So you can see here you've got koalas at $34.64. That's 34 bucks a coin. Here's a box of 100. You got kookaburras. I would strongly recommend picking up those kooks. Those are hard to get. We don't have the tigers. I don't particularly like the rabbit. Here's some koala half ounce. That's a pretty good price. Really like these, and a lot of people have said, well, you don't want to get these coins with a premium. Well, what I found, and especially if you're going to be trading in and out, maybe buying and selling a little bit yourself, these ones that have a premium, the premium actually expands. And let me show you. Let's jump on over to eBay. So here's I did a search for silver koala 1 ounce, didn't specify the year, and these are the most recent ones. This is January. So you can see here's a 2009 that went for $33 plus $6.95 shipping, so that's 42 bucks. Same thing, here's a 2010. Now you can still buy these. I mean, you can see the premium that's built into these coins. What are we at? 29.5 bucks, and these coins are going for 40 bucks, almost 50 bucks a piece. So that's why I like those coins. There's a numismatic play involved, and just check around, see what they have. I didn't go to APMEX and check. If you want to check at APMEX for the Tigers, there's actually two series of Perth Mint coins. There's the Lunar 1s and the Lunar 2s in the Lunar series. The koalas are in a separate group, and the kookaburras are also in their own separate group. Haven't checked APMEX for kooks lately. Let's see if there's any 1 ounce. Here's the 2011 1 ounce. They're asking $34.77. We've got some 2010s. They want 36. The 2009s, there's the 1 ounce. They want $42.99. So you can see they really appreciate. But I wanted to show you the Lunar series. There's Lunar Series 2 and Lunar Series 1. I don't really like anything in the Lunar Series 1. In the Lunar Series 2, which is the rabbit this year, it was 2010 was the year of the tiger. Those are the ones I really like. And like I said, when silver was at 25, I picked these up for 30 bucks. Now they're up to 40 bucks. So I think they're running thin. They've got 72 of them yet left. You can go out and try to find them in another place. I haven't been able to find them in any place except for APMEX in Gainesville, and they're very hard to find. So I really recommend the Perth Mint coins. They seem to, the premium just seems to expand as silver rises, and they're just a beautiful coin. Another thing about the Perth Mint bullion coins, each one comes in its own plastic holder, and then they come in rolled tubes of 20, and then those 20 tubes are in a box of 100. And so each coin's already in a plastic holder. It's really neat if you want to turn around and sell them. You don't have to mess with them. Plus, you don't have to touch them. They're not going to have finger marks on them. It's just something for the people who like the numismatics. So that's the silver report for today. Hopefully, I'm hoping for a move over 30 tonight, but I can't say for sure. So we'll just check back tomorrow, and we'll talk to you then.